So you see, I'm driven, not motivated. And I know the hoes that hate it because I am up before the birds are chirping. And we're starting day 32 of this AI SEO challenge to reach 6,000 articles that will rank on the first page of Google without any freaking backlinks. Okay. So I'm going to take you through my process of actually cloning out the pages. Once you created the perfect seed pages for your programmatic AI or programmatic SEO. So as you can see, I uploaded an update 2 days ago. Excuse me. I guess you guys were actually like Fiend and Jodeci style waiting for that one because it got more views than pretty much all the rest of them, and I haven't even promoted it or anything on this new channel. Okay. So the two sites we're going to be working on today, guys, and I strongly suggest if you are trying to work on programmatic SEO or trying to grow a site out like in a massive way with hundreds of thousands of pages, without using any spammy AI auto blogging tools or whatever that can, they're working right now, but how is showing up on the sites later on, it could be penalized, and we don't want that. We were getting penalized with the human content, right? Anyway, so I know you can't really see me that well, but that's not what this is about. What this is about is you guys focusing and paying attention. So this is my make a dream and a wish come true site, right? We're going to be working on this one, right? And then we're going to be working on my dating site. This is more of an adult site right here, but it leads them back to God. So they can be looking for like this adult type crap, right? And then when they click on one of the buttons, it's going to take them to like apps that I can like send them scriptures and all of that extra stuff. Pretty much kill the buzz. You hear me? Like, but I don't care because I'm sent to do God's work, not men's. But anyway, those are the two sites we're going to work on today. So strap on your seatbelts. I suggest you guys get comfy. Okay. So, in case you don't remember, you can go check the old video is did if you want to know if these are getting traffic or impressions yet. They definitely are. All right, this is the last seed page that I created. Right here, this one is swinger clubs in Atlanta. All right, so this is fun. I'm about to tell y'all something real quick. This is for the guy or the people, period, that might be just like the guy that was like, yo, man, I don't even, I see you ranking on the first page of Google, but I don't even think those gets, searches and stuff like that. Like those are just some easy terms that don't get searches. Well, first of all, let's go see if it gets searches. And then I'm going to show you that it's still easy. Like it's just certain niches that you can go into where there's no competition because nobody else is thinking about it. It's underserved, or people have low evidence. They don't think they can monetize it, or they think it's going to take a long time, or whatever it is. I don't know what the reason is, but a lot of these niches have like thousands of searches per month. And as you're going to see after I show you how many approximately, because I don't believe in these tools for real, but I'm just doing this to satisfy your guys' hunger to see some search volume. But me, I know that if it auto populates and Google suggests, or Google search box, if it auto populates, it's getting searches. If it shows up in a related section or the FAQ section, is getting searches. Okay, just plain and simple. You don't need these tools, but let's type it in here anyway. Swinger clubs in Atlanta, because I got broads in Atlanta, credit cards and the scammers. You hear me? Boom. Oh my God. What does that say? It says 1 to 10,000 monthly searches with low competition. All right. So that low competition, that's not talking about SEO. Keep in mind, Google hates us. Okay. So that's talking about like nobody's really bidding on it. But that's a good opportunity too if you had something that you were trying to monetize. Or with me, I'm doing this out of a cause. Like I want to, Christ, he went to the sinners first. You hear me? Like he went to the sinners. He didn't go to the people that was already thinking they was righteous. how can you fill your cup if you got it already full, if you think you know it all, right? So you go to the people that are struggling, that need to be, those are the ones that need to be saved, right? So I am on a mission to rank for a whole, but that's why that other site, the spiritual site, is going after astrology and all of those people that look up all of that bull crap, right? And that's going to lead them right back to the Bible too. Okay. Anyway, so now that you saw that it gets, searches, and I'm gonna show you other cities too. Let me show you how uncompetitive it is, though. Swinger clubs in Atlanta. Now, get your own niches. I'm showing you guys full transparency because, what I'm saying, I'm trying to teach you. It's kind of hard to teach you. You got to show instead of tell all the time, right? So now we go to street swinger clubs in Atlanta, keyword. You know what I'm saying? When we do all in title, it probably have yeah, that's pretty high right there. We usually want that to be as close to zero as we can get it. But since Atlanta is a hot spot for a lot of adultery and fornication and stuff, you would expect a lot of people to be creating articles and stuff about it. Now, what I want to tell you guys is people creating news posts, social media posts, and statuses, and all of that stuff is not equivalent to people creating SEO articles and projects and intentionally trying to rank for specific keywords. So just because they have this in the title of their page doesn't mean they're necessarily SEOs that's trained and fully optimized, guys. A lot of these people are ranking just because they have the keywords in there on some like freaking 2015, 2013 SEO stuff. If you want me to prove it, watch this. So as you can see, this is Atlanta Magazine, okay? When you want to look for the weakness of the first page of Google, look for things that are outdated, okay? So we got this, and then look for weak on-page SEO, because we can't, without the tools, we can't really tell how many backlinks they got. I know you tool people, you're gonna and like try to use the tools and all of that stuff to see how many backlinks they got. But I have enough indicators just by eyeballing to know whether or not I get on the first page of Google. We can worry about something like that if I wanted to use backlinks. Only backlinks that we're gonna have is like backlinks like videos and social media type stuff, like stuff like that. No going to get no we're not going to get, what I'm saying, no private blog network links. Okay. All right, so check this out. We see this right here. This article is pretty much plain. Then it got some ads on there. So you can monetize with ads, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for that. There's no videos on there. There's no nothing. So I always tell you guys, if you see twins on the first page of Google, that's a weakness. So if you see an abundance of directories on the first page of Google, that's a weakness. We got 2 Yelps within a few, inches of each other, pause. Then we have duplicates. We got Trapeze on trapezeclub.com on the first page of Google twice. And remember, Google does not really like to rank the same site on the first page of Google for the same keyword multiple times. So it's telling you there's a shortage in supply for the demand. The demand is the thousands of people per month searching for this, but the supply is short. The supply is the stuff that is on the first page of Google. So now that we see the 2 Yelps and the 2 trapezeclubs.coms, blah, 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 look at this. Okay, so this one, why is this one ranked? Oh, damn, I can't open this up because it might it might show some adult stuff. I almost just got the channel demonetized before it's monetized, right? But anyway, yeah, they definitely gonna be showing some adult stuff on this stuff, right? But anyway, so it's ranking because this exact match. Now, that might be some type of SEO that noticed, oh, snap. And this is another way to prove that this stuff is easy to rank for. He went and got the domain, and I guarantee you, like, if you can go look at it on your own time. I'm not trying to get you to error or anything. If it's going to affect you, get you aroused or anything, don't go look at it. But if you can look at it professionally and you go look at that, and you're going to see is no content I already looked at this stuff. There's no content on the page. There's images and videos of the girls dancing and stuff, right? That's it. Like crap SEO for search terms up to 10,000 searches per month. Even if I didn't even build this out to a massive site, just ranking for a couple of these cities right here will give me some nice AdSense, some nice clicks, right? And you guys are trying to rank for 1 million keywords just to get a couple freaking pennies when you can like go in some cities for keywords like this that got like crazy amounts. So check this out. All right, now we have a YouTube video, which I'm not going to open again for the same reason. And guess what? That video is 2018. Okay. And it's still talking about the same damn club. Okay. Then we got Eventbrite. We got a Reddit on the first page of Google. 2020 posts. Come on, y'all. Come on. And then we got a freaking 2014, whatever this is. Okay. And a TikTok. All right. So that is how I know that this is going to blow. Pause. All right. Because those combinations, I do not need all the tools, guys. You don't need all the tools. If you know how to do proper, Google first page research, competitive analysis, if you want to call it that, then you'll know just by eyeballing this that, hey, without too much work, you'll get on the first page of Google. All else fails. Pay attention to the parasites. That's what I be trying to teach you guys. Like, nobody says that your site has to be what gets you on the first page of Google. Do whatever you have to do to get on the first page of Google, and what you get on the first page of Google, link that back to your site, okay, that you're trying to get on the first page of Google. So for example, okay, I can go and recreate a Yelp listing. A Yelp listing has been proven to be on the first page of Google. I'll go create a dummy Yelp, get some images and all of that extra stuff, and I'll, do some like GSA blast and some like spam backlinks back to that mug and some imagery optimizations and stuff, and get the Yelp ranking on the first page of Google. You see what I'm saying? And then I'll link that Yelp in my profile back to my site, and get a little power like that. Or I can go and make a YouTube. It's proven that a YouTube can get on the first page of Google. Look at what's already there, guys. There's a few websites on there, but yes, it's some directories too. Like, do what you got to do to get there first, and then pull up the rest of your assets if you have to. Okay, but we do see a couple of like actual websites on the first page of Google and some directories and stuff. So we know we got 2 Reddits on the first page of Google, and TikTok is a new entity and is on the first page of Google too. So I have all I need to know that this keyword can rank me. Excuse me, or I can rank for this keyword. All right. So you're like, oh, well, that's just in Atlanta. That ain't nowhere else. Okay. All right, let's go. I mean, you crazy if you think it's just in Atlanta, first of all. But we'll go swinger clubs in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, showgirl. Okay, let's see. So as we can see, it's pretty much identical, saying the same thing. And if it's in Las Vegas, it's in freaking Seattle. I mean, they got a adult undercover community there that's crazy as hell, nudist and all of that extra stuff. Los Angeles, Hollywood. Come on, you guys gotta know. So like just adding these up, if you were to get on the first page of Google, like, dog, you're going to like make a decent amount if you can get it monetized. Now, of course, the adult niche, you probably won't be able to get it monetized with Google AdSense, but that's where you use pop ads, you use like different companies like that tailor themselves to adult content as well. So then you can start monetizing instantly. You understand what I'm talking about? So, guys, all right, let's commence to the creation of the duplication. Okay, so I think I said that right. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hide this floating panel. So now you're gonna see me just duplicate the page out, how I do it and everything like that. Let me move that out the way. Okay, so so like I said, once you've created your like perfect seed page or whatever, you don't really need to change anything other than what is needed to be changed. So anything talking about uh swinger clubs, I can keep it there. Like anything talking about swinger clubs in general, I can keep it there. But what I will change is the stuff that's talking about the location. Okay. So wherever you see something about Atlanta, I will have to change that. Right. But other than that, like the rest of it can be, that's what I mean by legal duplicate content. And you see it working with my other sites that I've shown you. By the way, guys, if you guys want to learn all of this stuff, I don't have um, uh, I set aside some time, and you guys can go ahead and get on a one-on-one session with me. Uh, for now, and I call it like the knowledge transfer. Like I got courses and all of that, but I'll give you guys the courses for free. How about that? I'll give you guys the courses for free that will teach you how to do this stuff. But the knowledge transfer will come from you actually being able to talk to me live and ask me everything that you can live. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference between that and a course. Like a course is awesome, and if you already have some bit of knowledge or you good at piecing things together, then a course can suffice. But if you want to ramp it up and like speed through a lot of the hurdles, a session, a one-on-one session with a person is 10 times more profitable and powerful and beneficial for the growth of your company or your goal or whatever, because you can like get it right there instead of trying to figure things out. So I'll have something going across the screen that will talk to you about, how to go ahead and get the one-on-one session with me. Don't be cheap. Don't get cheap on me, Dawson. It's not going to be cheap, but you'll know everything you need to know in order to grow massive sites out here. If you ain't got no cash yet, it's because you don't own no assets. And that's what I'm trying to teach you on this channel. All right. So anyway, back to it. So how are we going to clone this out? So would you say this is better than the pages that are on the first page of Google? I would say it got the FAQ on here, as y'all saw. Well, you haven't saw them yet because you can't open it up. I can't open it up, but you can go and look. You'll notice none of them have like real videos for information purposes. None of them have FAQ sections. They barely have images. It's mostly just text. It's not SEO optimized. Don't have the bullet point structure and listicle type style and everything with the H1s, H2s, and all of that stuff that I'm showing you. And it definitely doesn't have hyper location in there. You want your sites. This is when you're doing local SEO, right? You want your sites to be hyper topically relevant, a combination, watch this, hyper topically relevant, but also hyper locally relevant. What I mean by that is, since I'm talking about Atlanta, there should be elements of the site that are catered to Atlanta specifically that would have the bots or Google saying, well, if they're not in Atlanta, why would they have this on here? For example, if you were to click Trapeze in Atlanta, is linking to the actual Trapeze website. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, if, for example, also, if I wanted to, I could take the word Atlanta and I could link it to the Google Maps, one of the Google Maps in Atlanta. If I'm not in Atlanta, I wouldn't be doing stuff like that. But then we also have the giveaway point right here, guys, is the driving directions inside Atlanta. It doesn't get more local than this. If I am in Atlanta looking for driving, Google sees this. They're using Google Earth, Google Maps, all of that. So I'm putting that on my site. All right, because you will see that on the first page of Google, right? If we type in, hold on, let me put a G on there. GA, boom. It should create a map. No, I didn't create no map. Usually it'll create a map if you do that, but we'll take that off. Let's do this. Boom, right here. Okay, you see this. got the big map. That's the first thing they want. And it's not just that map. That's just showing you the expanded version. But if you click on this, it gives you the map for this one. If you click on driving the directions, you click on this one, it'll give you the map for this one as well. When you want the drive directions, see, take a look. Boom. So each one of them have driving directions, which is why on my site, the ones that I recommend have drive directions. See, so my own page SEO be crazy, baby. Yes, Lord. Okay. So now we're going to clone out some pages. Let's go ahead because it's going to be outrageous. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Now, all right, let's see. And let's see. Hold on. All right, so now that page is already created, what I do is simply come over here, guys. Look, take a look, take a look, take a look. Boom. But first, I need to know my next destination. Swinger clubs in Atlanta. Okay, that's cool. But what is my next destination? Nope. So what I'm doing is my key. I should have did this ahead of time, trying to see which cities. Oh, I keep forgetting. It ain't gonna like pop up. These are only popping up because I searched them, guys. It ain't gonna pop up. So you would have to individually you gotta guess first of all. Just do it just in case. You know what I'm saying? And then because Google suggests is not going to suggest adult content. If you type in anything dealing with adult content like strippers, what strip clubs are in this city or whatever, that is not going to do no auto suggest. See, no matter what I do, it won't suggest nothing. It only show that because I just typed that in, right? But as you can see, Austin actually has some. Look at this. Look, you see what I'm saying? Like they actually have some. So if you don't have conversation, dude, there is iniquity in every city. Okay. America is the real life spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah right now. So you gotta know, no matter what city you go to, these people are pretty much searching for the same thing. Even in the smallest cities, they got some type of strip club or porn shop somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So I knew this, right? So boom, I can make the Austin page. So let's make the Austin page real quick. And so I'm going to clone it out. Boom. All right. As you can see, here it is down here. Just clone the page. Now I'm going to this page. And like I told y'all, within a couple of minutes, we should be able to edit this. Okay. So now I'm going to open it up. Boom. And pretty much keyword research is going to be the same for all of the cities. So I'll just turn all of these down here to Austin, Texas. And you guys are seeing this live. Now, okay, what is Trapeze in Georgia? Got to change that. Like I said, change everything that doesn't have to do with Atlanta now. So I'm going to get the name of one of these mugs from here, Colette Club, I guess. All right, so now Colette Club. Colette. Well, I say collect club in Austin, Texas. Okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. So as you can see, we changed that. It's only one L. Jesus. All right. Gotta pay a little attention. It would go faster if I wasn't talking, but I gotta teach y'all. Okay, so let me unlink that. Then turn that to Austin. Publish this page real quick. Now I would have to change this video because that video is from Trapeze Club in Atlanta. So let me go to YouTube real quick. Now, this way is safer than using some type of auto blogging tool. You can knock out hundreds of these pages if you're not talking and recording at the same time like me, like right, I'm talking and recording at the same time, so it's it's going slower. Like, but I could run through one of these cloned out pages within like 2 minutes. Okay, so we say Austin Swinger, excuse me, club. Here we go. There go one right there. All right. So I'm just gonna take the title of this. And like I said, guys, it would go way faster if I wasn't talking. So don't be thinking like, oh, this ain't that fast. I need to get the AI auto blogging tool. No, if you're doing this, once you get the little process, once you get the process and you're doing this on your own, guys, like I said, once you're doing this on your own, everything, then you won't have to worry about like speed. You'll be able to fly through this. I can fly through this. Like I could do at least 30, 40, maybe even more pages within an hour. Okay, let's see. So tour, but I'm trying to multitask. I got to teach y'all as I go, you know what I'm saying? And so that you don't have too many questions and you can actually just start going to do this on your own. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm linking out to the YouTube video. All right. I don't just get the embed code like most people. I link out to it using some of the anchor text. I'm trying to siphon as much of the Paul's link juice from YouTube as I possibly can. This you want to do what the others aren't doing. You know that the other people working on the first page of Google for this term, they aren't what I'm doing right. Okay, so now I don't know why that's all the way over there, but let's bring that back to the middle. All right, there we go. Boom, publish it. Now, usually the snack pack is all organized for us and everything on Google, but this one doesn't have, like the Swinger Club's term does not have a snack pack. For some reason, there's no snack pack for the search term Swinger Club. So I have to individually, y'all don't have to do this because you might be doing a different niche, but I have to individually open up Google and search these one by one in order to find their driving direction. But it's okay. It's just a simple step. So this right here, I'm trying to get snippet bait. Okay, like the featured snippet section, right? So what I'm going to change right here is this trapezes. Everything else I can keep right there. This links out to the page on Wikipedia for Swinger Club. So I'm not going to change that. So we got what is it? Colette. Okay, Colette. 1L. Colette. Damn, what is that called? I keep forgetting what the name of the damn club is. Colette Club? Is it just Colette Club? Okay, Colette Club. And we're gonna go to Wikipedia. Let's see if they even have a Wikipedia page. What? French boutique Colette brand. Nope, they don't. So we're just gonna go and get their actual website. All right. So they don't even have a Dallas location. I mean, a Austin location. But thanks for telling us that Dallas is open for business. Okay, Colette. Otis Club in Austin. Boom. All right, then we're gonna anchor. Link out to that. So these are the things, this is what I'm talking about. The stuff that's pertinent, to letting Google know that this is a different page. Okay. Like those things we will change. So let me go back to the list. Okay. Boom. So this little session that I'm giving you guys is basically expressing or explaining the steps that I do when I clone a page out. Okay, so you wouldn't have to worry about this taking all day like this. It's taking all day like this for me because I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so we got Colette Austin. Okay, so it does have a dang on. So now I'm going to get the driving directions. So this is my process right here. If I'm doing something local, guys, like usually I'll have an infographic on there. Like I teach my students to have ChatGPT create an infographic on there and a bar graph and all of that stuff. And we can talk about it if you want to on a session, right? But the reason why, because lately when I've been looking at my analytics, or not the analytics, but in the Google Search Console, it's been causing errors. ChatGPT code has been causing errors. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I noticed that it's always the freaking there's always the infographics and the like, what's the name? Bar graph and pie chart. Because I tell them to get the pie chart as well, right? Like you want to have way more than what your competitors are having. So for now, I'm not really going to put on the pie chart, the bar graph, and the infographic on there because I don't know what's going on with ChatGPT code for a minute. So it sucks because I know that the competitors don't have a bar graph pie chart, you know what I'm saying, or infographic expressing how so for example, let me just express to y'all how I would use this. Okay. Just like what could a pie chart have to do with this search term right here? Like remember, you want to educate and entertain no matter what. So the infographic could give you the 5 steps to having the most pleasurable experience at a swinger club. Boom. That could be the infographic. Boom. All right. See, other people aren't doing that in this niche. Right. I want to do it so bad, but I'm not because I don't feel like Google Search Console telling me, oh, yeah, there's errors in the code of your infographic. And me, I'm not a coder. So I can't, like, I don't know how to, like, go ahead and get, you know, like go ahead and code my own infographic, and I don't feel like waiting for a Fiverr gig to come back. All right. All right. So, but I recommend if you do know how to do that, I definitely recommend you guys to do it. You know what I'm saying? So what I do to make it easy is I just simply take the questions in the people also ask section, and I have ChatGPT use those to create my FAQ, and then go ahead and create an infographic, and I have the schema markup in there. I make sure it puts the schema markup in there. What is this? Okay, yeah. All right, so now we get this. I'm getting the driving directions for this. So I know listen, I can tell how many minutes we've been on here. It's kind of hard to believe that you can just go ahead and clone a page out in a couple of minutes, but I promise you, like we clone out hundreds of pages, you know what I'm saying? Like hundreds of pages without using any auto blogging tools. If you guys go and try this on your own, you'll see what I mean. Okay. I'm talking a lot, as you can see. So that's what's slowing things down. I have to because I have to show y'all how it works. Right. So as y'all can see, I'm just changing what pertains to Austin. So I'm gonna get one more Giddy Ups. Guess that's a club in Austin. I guess. I don't know. I've never been there. I drove through there when I was a truck driver. Okay. Excuse me. Driving directions. Doing little stuff like this with your own page SEO when everybody else is doing a typical article is the one of the reasons why, guys. Like, because people like, oh, how can you rank on the first page of Google with no backlinks or any of that extra stuff? Okay, first of all, it's niche selection. Second of all, you need to make sure you know how to gauge the level of difficulty on the first page of Google without tools. Learn how to eyeball that stuff. Learn how to make this become second nature to you. So me, I can go into a niche, even a niche I never researched or been in before, and I can eyeball it and I can see, oh snap, like I can't rank in that, I can't rank for that term. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at some of the on page. But remember, the on page doesn't necessarily mean they don't have crazy amounts of backlinks. But guess what? We can deal with that problem when we cross that bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. We can deal with backlinks, but what's gonna happen is if you massacre them, see, watch this. I'm just gonna change that to Austin. Now we can start flying since we changed that part. Oh, so that was anchor text. All right. So anything that says Atlanta, we're gonna change to Austin. Okay. Boom. Austin. And what was that? Colette. What is Colette Club in Austin? What is the Colette Club in Austin? Boom. Now I'm gonna change this to Austin. Change that to Austin. What else? Where are we at? Now, these are linking dog. I do the Wikipedia strategy. All right. And I'm not talking about linking out to Wikipedia, even though this is linking out to Wikipedia for the word swinging, but this one is linking to my own page for swinging. I treat my parasite websites as if they are Wikipedia themselves. What do I mean by that? I create definition and glossary pages. Like that way I can do massive amounts of interlinking and be the authority instantly on a specific topic. Okay, I suggest you guys do that same thing. If you want me to like check out your website and actually like tell you if there's anything you're doing wrong to make sure you got all of these things checked off, then go ahead and like hit us up. You see the opportunity. So now, as I stroll down, right, I don't have anything else pertaining to Atlanta, I don't think. I made sure on purpose that I went and got videos that's just pertaining to the topic of swinger clubs and swinging, period. That means, I mean, don't forget, videos were created to be shared. Images were created to be shared. Google themselves index images and videos to share them. So why would I need to have a different video on every page? Do y'all understand? The only video that I had to change was the one talking about Trapeze because Trapeze Club is in Atlanta. But these down here is talking about the topic of swinger clubs. It's not talking about any specific location. See, that is legal duplicate content. I can put these same videos on every page. All right, so now I want you to pay attention to how strategic I am with the structuring of this sentence. When you look on the first page of Google, it typically has a section for, if you're doing a regular, like I said, this is a different type of keyword. So let me put in how to tie a tie. Okay, we'll say that. Okay, so you're going to see typically, okay, we got images ranking, related searches, cars for sale, Austin. I'm trying to show y'all a good example. Okay, so I got the snack pack, of course, but then I'm trying to show y'all and it ain't showing me, dog. This is crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. St. Louis. Internet and TV bundles. Okay. All right. All right. So we got the perfect. We got the people also ask sections. So as you can see, I say people also ask. Then it seemed like they spreading them out all across the searches that I'm trying to show you. Look, I deleted this website and it's still ranking. Yeah, that's me right there. There's our internet site, but I just deleted. I ain't feel like working on that no more. But anyway, yeah, and we got calls from that too. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like you got the people also ask section. If you know anything about SEO, every search usually has a people also ask, especially as if it's an informational search. Then it has a FAQ section, frequently asked questions, and then it has at the bottom the related searches. So I put all of those in one sentence, trying to trigger at least one of them was. I'm trying to get snippet feature. I'm trying to get like the FAQ section, something that way it can link back to the site. So then we got the frequently asked questions and in the form of an FAQ. And I had ChatGPT create this, and it has all of them have drop down tabs. You know what I'm saying? And it has the schema markup. For some reason, there's no errors in the FAQ code when I ask ChatGPT to create it, but when I tell ChatGPT to create a freaking what's the name of for me? Freaking I can't think of infographic. You know what I'm saying? When I tell it to create that for me, then it start having errors. So as you can see, as we stroll down the page now, all I did, was made sure that look, you know what I'm saying, that I have pages for all of these topics. So these are all separate keywords right here, related keywords, swinging vacations and all of that. But I created pages for them so that I can interlink perfectly across this topic and be an instant authority when I go to try to index this, right? So then we have best swinger apps and sites. So I went and got some and I linked out to them, but I'm also going to create pages reviewing those actual sites and apps, guys. So this is really going deep into it. That's why I said if you do what they're not doing, then Google is going to show you favor. Even if you don't have a million backlinks, like I'm not going to have any backlinks for this. Best city for swingers. All of these have crazy amounts of searches, swinging hotspots. So I created pages for them. And I guess I can create a page for this too. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now since we haven't went too far off. Yeah, we're gonna create a page for this because that's pretty much what swinging is, right? Oh, come on. What? Uh these websites be getting on my nerves, man. Gonna log me out. Okay, let me log back in. It might be because I'm running this Zoom. It shouldn't have no problem with Zoom software. So what y'all think so far? Let me know in the comments. Like, are you guys learning from this me doing this in publicly or doing this live for you guys, this challenge or whatever? Because I typically don't do this anymore. Because doing SEO is the janitor's job. Even if you're an agency, you're supposed to be outsourcing this stuff. Now, I'm not saying you don't practice it, because if you don't practice it yourself, how you gonna know what to outsource? How you gonna know if you work outsourcing something that actually works, right? Excuse me. So what I'm about to do is create the page for what we just discovered on there. I didn't see it the first time. That's why I'm happy I'm doing this with you. Okay. Sexual liberation. Now I come back and put the little code and all of that stuff in later. I just need to create a page for interlinking purposes. So when Google crawls this, it'll look like a Wikipedia page. See? I'm showing y'all a lot of stuff, man. We want it to look like a Wikipedia page. Yes, we done. Now let's go back up here and let's go to the first page first. Where is it at? Okay, swinger clubs in Atlanta. And now we gotta find that keyword. I mean, that word all the way at the bottom. Where was it? Okay. Sexual liberation. Standard page. Boom. Smile for me. See? Now we got that, baby. Yes, Lord. Okay, let me plug in this charger before this computer dies while I'm trying to show y'all this. Yeah. What y'all think so far? Y'all enjoying yourself or y'all learning? Or y'all learning something? Do you think you can go and create some of these programmatic SEO pages just based off what I've been showing y'all in the past month or so? So now we're linked to that. Let me publish that real quick. So how it works is you want to get any keywords that have something to do with swinging, even if it's like a LSIs or synonyms or anything like that. And I create pages for all of them. Sexual adventures and fantasies and all of that stuff should have their own pages, right? All right, now let me go back because I got to change that on the Austin page now. I guess I could bring that up here. Oops, I passed it up. This is crazy. Hold on. There we go. So now I need to change that on the Austin page. And then we'll be able to just clone it out again and go to Boston or something that starts with a B, Bay Area or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know the cities, pretty much just in case, like the places that you don't think this stuff is in is there. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I'm not telling y'all to do this niche. Please don't try to do the same stuff I'm doing. Use your own mind and be freaking creative. You hear me? Like, damn, like this is why a lot of SEOs don't want to show what they do because they know there's a lot of lazy people out there that don't want to be creative. All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to create a video dedicated to each of these and rank them up. You hear me? Like each page. And that's another reason why my pages um index so fast or rank so well because I'll use natural stuff. I'll use a video. I'll rank the video on the first page of Google, and then I'll put it in the link. Now, a lot of people think that has no power, but it brings relevancy to you through YouTube to Google. Google owns YouTube. That's another one of its entities. So even though it might not be some paid for backlink off some backlink down service from some PBN, it still is like it helps. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna say it ranks it, but it definitely helps. Okay, so I'm linking to this page. Really want Google to understand what I'm trying to make them understand. Okay, so now we got all of the Atlanta stuff out. We got all of the videos out that was pertaining to everybody, another city. We switched out the maps. Like to tell you the truth, guys, all I had to do was switch. I know it's been like an hour that we've been on here, but to tell you the truth, if you go back and watch this again, all I did was switched out this video and switched out any word that said Atlanta to Austin and then changed the Google Maps. You can do that in 2 or 3 minutes and be on a whole nother page, true or false. Put true or false in the dang on comments. True or false. If I was not talking to you, I could have just changed Atlanta to Austin, changed this video, changed Atlanta to Austin, changed these maps, went and made sure there wasn't nothing else that said Atlanta on there, and then clone the page out again. Boom. Like I said, as long as you have unique content for what needs to be unique, there is no penalty. Just like the scripture says, where there is no law, there is no sin. How can you do something against Google if they don't have a rule for it? Oh, there's a rule for duplicate content. Yes, that rule is taking content from other people's sites and claiming it as yours because you're too lazy to create a freaking article yourself, or putting the same content on all of your pages, no matter what the intent, the search intent is. For example, I can't put my home page information on my about page. Why? Why would I have the home page stuff on the about page? If I have a testimony, if I have a page totally dedicated to testimonials, why would I put that on like a glossary page? Do y'all see? That's the bad duplicate content right there, where you just being lazy as hell and you just like it don't make no sense. As long as you're using common sense and it makes sense for you to reuse that content, Google has no problem with it. Now, I'm the guinea pig. As y'all see, every one of these that I create and actually reveal to y'all gets indexed. It gets indexed quickly, probably like in the next day or a couple days at least. And then they start getting fast impressions, don't they? Exactly. Right. So, and this is all programmatic SEO and legal duplicate content. I don't have to come up with an idea for an article every 5 freaking minutes. The only different pages that I have on my sites are definition pages, glossary pages. That's it. What is this club? What is the meaning of this word? Those are the only ones. I don't have to think of content anymore. Once I come up with my programmatic opportunities and I got my keywords that are pretty much going to stay the same, congruent, no matter what the location is, I create my seed page first, the perfect page, like got the FAQs, the infographics, the all of that. And then I just clone it out and change what needs to be changed. So you can move just as fast as AI without the risk of the crazy AI penalties. Okay, so guys, I strongly suggest you go ahead and get a one-on-one session with me. It's not everything that I know that I can reveal in these videos. You have specific questions, things that are holding you up and stopping your progress. Only you know that. All right, so go ahead and get on a call with me, and then I'll show you my processes, and I'll even invite somebody on there that know more than I know if it's something, if you have a question that I don't have the answer to. But I've been doing this since the end of 2015 or the end of 2014 or something like that. So it pretty much ain't too much I haven't seen in AI. I've seen all the fluff. I've seen all the BS. I meant SEO. SEO. It's too much. It's not too much I haven't seen already. You understand what I'm saying? So a session with me to do knowledge transfer would be extremely beneficial for you. You can get caught up, go from being a beginning SEO to being at least intermediate within the call. You know, I'm not saying you're gonna, you know, but that's why it's called a knowledge transfer. The things that's stopping you from being higher level in SEO, like little limiting beliefs and lies that a lot of people say on their channels just to get you to buy their backlink services and all of that extra. Dog, you got to understand, most of them are making more money from their channels or selling you backlinks than they are from making money from SEO itself. That's the real service. The chorus is the selling of the backlinks and the channels. That's how most SEOs are making money nowadays. There's only a few of them really trying to build out assets like me. And especially like showing y'all publicly. Okay. All right. Love you guys. See you guys in the next challenge video. If you're new to the channel, do a Jet Li sidekick to the subscribe button.